Vlogging tayo ngayon!
Why do I try? Why do I try?
Okay, so I told myself that I'm gonna be consistent with the vlogging today. I'm just gonna be back for a bit to start my vlog. So I sort of felt like I kind of gave justice to my space, as you can see, guys, and yeah. So I might as well show you that my favorite product is here. Fairy doll is here. Hi. So I haven't done the vlog because I was working. I got stuck with creating contents because I'm so inspired. Since we're here and I haven't done the vlog, you're gonna do the makeup thing with me because you have no choice and you're with me. And you're here. I want to welcome you for being here. This is very nice. This is Tetina. This is a tone-up cream, which is base. So you've probably been in my world for quite some time now, or you've been following me because you might have come across and I don't know where you saw me. However, allow me to reintroduce myself by putting my makeup on again. And probably the last time that you saw me was my vlog like a year ago when I moved out of my dad's house. I haven't been consistent, I know that, because life just happens. And I choosing to be stuck with editing the contents, and now I'm not gonna edit the content. So you stay with me if you want. It's gonna be the rawest of raws and best. My name is Libni, and right now I play a lot of roles in my life, like a lot, ever since the mind, because I've always been the ambitious person, no? And I think everybody is. We don't want to settle for less, right? Here we have Happy Skin. It's the Rescue Me Invisible Primer. So, and yeah, so I play a lot of roles right now. From the top of my head, I am a mom. And I used to be a single mom, not anymore. So I'm not a single mom anymore. I have a partner. It's a very long story. If you want to stalk me, follow me on Spotify. It's anyways moving forward. You should have probably been listening to that or whatever. Marami kang matututunan. Right now, let's talk about the present time. I am a coach, a transformational coach, because I coach a lot already and I've seen their transformation from very shy to super confident, from breakdowns to breakthrough, those kind of wins. In the past, I used to mentor like freelancers, agency owners. However, right now I am mentoring anyone who really are attracted to my sphere. I'm no longer pushing myself to anybody because that's just how I am. I know that whatever is yours will always find its way to you. So that's where I am right now. Unlike before, in the past, I used to force people to like me, love me as I am. So, as people pleaser naman, that often happens because growing up, it's a long conversation though that hopefully I can cover here in my YouTube. Growing up, we've been programmed, everything is programming, guys. The beliefs that you have came from your past. What I put there is the Estee Lauder. And sabi nila, I mix it with the MAC primer just so it sticks well. So right now, so ever since I was 12, I was already doing self-development. Actually, even before, because I personally grew up in church. My dad loved to enroll us in personal development because my dad is also a motivational speaker in his area of expertise. I have 2 kids. Like what I've said, I used to be a single mom. I was able to pull my family from scratches to ngayon naman, it's really great. I can say that I am successful because we all have our definition of success. So right now for me, I am successful. I am able to provide for my kids, pay for my house, and I'm gonna buy a car. And yeah, all of that I also achieved. I'm gonna be really honest with you because I'm so proud of myself, and I know that if I say this, you'd also be inspired, hopefully. So I was able to achieve my million in less than a year last year through freelancing and coaching. So yeah. So and a lot of energy work and self-work and content creation and all those kind of things. So anyway, moving forward, we're gonna learn more about that. You're gonna learn about my story on my podcast again in Spotify. It's anyways moving forward. So that's enough about me. And why am I here on YouTube? It's because I really feel like this is my calling. Like, sorry, this is Sunny's, not sorry. This is Sunny's by Fawn. Yeah. So this is my thing. Like, that's what I use. So anyway, I feel like I've been really called into this mission ever since like I was young, because I really love talking, I really love coaching people, and really, I don't know, like every time I talk, because I'm really gonna acknowledge who I am. And you should also, because like whenever we acknowledge, like hindi ka pwede maging magaling, huh, screw that. I've done the work. I lived all my life just to tell myself that I'm not magaling. No way. Anyway, I really been coaching and then decided to pursue coaching 2020 last year when I got into a mahirap pala mag-makeup tapos magsalita na. Sige, ulitin natin guys. So sorry kasi nakakalito. So everything started when I moved out of my house in 2020. I moved out because, as you can see in my previous stories or vlogs or whatever, you know my story probably, or if not, you can watch the previous things. I moved out of my house last 2020. I started earning my first 100K. And then, nagsipag ako, nagtapang ako na lumayas sa bahay ng tatay ko. And because I was confident naman with what I'm doing, pero you know, I was learning to trust myself and I knew that I wasn't going at my dad's house. So that was what happened, and then I grew, and then I got really overwhelmed with the agency. I was an agency owner back then. My clients were abroad. However, it just didn't work for me. I find myself burnout and not sleeping, and I don't want that kind of life until I hopped on the journey of becoming a coach. I invested my last money, like legit last money, on becoming a coach in a training in Australia. And then afterwards, everything was history. Like I landed this. I started working with as an operation VA first, and then now operation. So we grew the company really big now from zero, naging million dollar company siya, which is also my pride, and my pride to work with Nadine as well, because we did it together. So really proud of that, and the people that are entering our sphere, and especially here in the Philippines, the community that I'm with, like I'm so proud of everybody who decided to go and do the work with me, or who wants to go to membership or retreats and stuff like that. So that is something that I am really proud of, and that is something that I do. Okay, so the reason why I'm doing this one is because I wanted to let you know that there is still so much more for you. There's still so much more outside the box that you're currently putting yourself in. You know, a lot of us are really, alam mo, parang shy of putting yourself out there, because these kind of self-development, or whenever you stand out, you're often, you know, shrugged down, because yun nga, sa culture natin, the people around us, and what we saw in media, you're not allowed to express yourself. Bawal ka sumagot. Mga telenovela na, ba't ka sumasagot? Ganun. Anyway, the world is so boxed, and my mission is to open you up. See, whatever platform you've been following me on Instagram, Libni Fortuna, or Facebook, I am everywhere. TikTok, whatever. I am just really known. But wherever you might find me, wherever platform you might find me, I really want to tell you that there is so much more for you, even with my makeup not complete. There is still so much more for you that you haven't discovered yet. And the reason, yung mga sinasabi ko lagi, the reason why you haven't discovered it yet is because nobody introduced it to you yet. This is from Aurora and Farida. So I use this as base, and then nilalagyan ko na siya something on top. So there's still so much more for me, for you. Yun nga lang, you weren't open up the door. You aren't open up to these kind of things, and that is my mission, to open you up to a world that we are boxing. Like, success for me before was becoming a doctor. However, I feel really successful now with coaching people, and I really found what I love and actually monetizing from it. I just have to do this vlog because I really feel like I should be doing this vlog. And I really love orange because it's neutral, and what I just do is so easy na. I don't know why you're still here, pero yun nga. I want to let you know that there's still so much more for you. Only if you choose to find your path. Because I started this path of self-development when I was looking for answers. And I've actually tried witchcraft, all those kind of things, because I didn't want to honestly go to church. And if you're listening and if you're from the church, I respect you. And you also respect me, because I also have my personal beliefs. And that doesn't mean that I am not one with you. We are all connected. Okay? So, just because I don't go to church doesn't make me a bad person, right? And And if you're thinking that way, na you're a bad person, you're a non-Christian because you don't go to church. I'm sorry to say, but that has nothing to do with me. And I've learned that along the years because I grew up in church. I was a church kid. And that's a very long conversation though, and I still welcome here. And of course, I believe in God. I believe in God, alright? So yun, so I want you to put yourself out there, and I hope this vlog will make sense who I am, what I do, and even if it's messy right now, because that's how I am. I give myself that permission to just freaking do the messy work because that's how I learn. That's how, I get to move fast. And always the person who goes first has more options, right? So what I mean with that is if you go first and take the action, you automatically get the results that you want. And from that results, you get, God, mali. You get to adjust from yourself. Okay, so I feel like malubat na siya. So anyway, yeah, it's gonna die. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is thank you for being here. And this is Libni doing the messy work. And please like and subscribe because it's gonna die. And my camera is gonna die. So thank you again, and I love you. And if you have any questions, let me know. Okay.